Hey, all you entrepreneurs out there. In 1858, there was a California gold rush, which generated over $2 billion of precious metals in just 7 years. Fast forward 160 years to today, and we are in a new kind of rush, the green rush. Estimated at a $240 billion industry, the CBD from hemp industry is growing like rapid fire. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the incredible health and financial opportunity of Canaway, the world's leading CBD company. Everything they produce is 100% state and federally legal in all 50 states and is changing lives globally. Joining me today are a few friends and business partners, all my age, trying to make some steady income like I am. And also joining me today is Renita Brannon, an expert network marketer and health leader. She'd achieved some of the highest ranks in Jeunesse, another network marketing health company, which she had built herself up in over the last 12 years. She decided to leave that company at the sight of the Canaway opportunity. In just 6 short months with Canaway, Renita has had the fastest growing team in company history. Listen to what she has to say, and you too can join the Green Rush.
Alex, I love that, but I'm so fired up about the Green Rush and cannabis and this entire space. But first, I want to hear from your friends and your fellow entrepreneurs because they are crushing this thing. So Travis just got started recently. Travis, tell us your story. Tell us what the Canaway CBD has done for you, and how's the business working for you?
It's going good so far. Alex got me started a few weeks ago, and he told me about this opportunity, and it's something that I just couldn't pass up. And so I decided to get started in it. I did make I got my first sale today, and I plan on getting my second one tomorrow. The Canaway company has been really good to me as well. My first order didn't arrive till a week after it was supposed to, and they sent me an email and helped waive all the charges, and was just very good and decent about it. Made sure I got it then. The product itself I've started using now since I got it, and I tore my Achilles tendon in 2017. I still have trouble. I like to go out for runs, and I still have trouble after runs of it getting inflamed. And I started putting that salve on it, and I've really noticed the help of it from after runs and everything. Going to work, even I'm on my feet all day, walking around at work, and I really noticed the help of it. It's less, it gets less inflamed. It feels better, and it just all around helps me move and feel good throughout my day. I also kind of thought about how much time I spend at work a day. I spend 6 to 8 hours a day working, and in a couple texts tonight, I made my first sale. It took me less than an hour, and I don't know where else you can do that. Make the money that you can make here in less than an hour compared to me working all day and still breaking even after I have to pay my monthly bill and everything.
Absolutely. Plus, I always say when you go to work for somebody else, they're telling you when to be there, when to leave, and how much you're worth. And here we get to decide how much we're worth. We get to decide who our business partners are and whether or not we want to work it. And it's pretty convenient because most people are working it from their phones, right? So thanks for that, Travis. Welcome to the team. You're off and running. Ingrid, you beautiful woman, tell me a little bit about your start and what you've been thinking about this business opportunity because you're new to network marketing. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, so it's awesome. I actually got started because I have struggled with anxiety and depression for a while and heard about CBD and thought I'd give it a shot. So I did, and now I'm completely off my anti-anxiety and depression medication. So that's
big
huge.
deal. It's a huge deal.
Yeah. So basically the way I run like my business is I usually go at it as a health standpoint. So I just really want to help other people who are struggling like I was.
I mean, that's a huge deal, right? I mean, the health benefits are profound. And we'll show you, if you're watching this and you do have something, Ingrid, thanks for sharing about your anxiety. If you have something, I will show you where you can kind of look it up and to see how it can benefit you. So we'll see that in a second. Now, Ingrid, you went Fast Start qualified, right?
Yep.
So can you explain to everybody real quickly what that means?
Yeah. So basically, you just have to sign up 3 ambassadors in 30 days.
Super simple. And then what do you get after you do that?
You get triple bonus for life.
That's awesome. So what that means is instead of a typical bonus of $20, you'd make 60. On some of the kits, the bonus is 150. Instead of that, you'd make 450. So it's kind of a big deal to go Fast Start, right, Ingrid?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Bo, you went Fast Start as well, right?
Yes, I did.
Let's hear your success story with all of the Canaway opportunity and the amazing products.
Yeah, I got tons of people message me on Instagram and Facebook, and they're just DMing me, telling me how much they want to get in the business. I went Fast Start in the first 30 days. I got the $1,000 bonuses, and I qualified for area director. So I'm making $2,500 a month right now, and I'm feeling pretty great. I'm not chewing my nails anymore. I chewed them for 10 years straight, and I feel more relaxed during the day. I also noticed that during like track and cross country, I was always relying on the Nevos, the caffeinated energy drink, and I feel like I don't really need to rely on them as much anymore because I'm just nourishing my body, my endocannabinoid system. So I just feel a lot like just fresher going into my workouts and feeling great. So
I love it. And Bo, you're where are you working this business from right now?
I'm working with you at the house, out and around town. I'm in Fargo right now, so I'm trying to get tons of people in the business in Fargo. That's where I'm going to school next year. So
awesome. Well, we're gonna get through this. Alex, you want to say anything before we just kind of roll through this fast and furious, showing people the green rush?
Yeah, a couple things. I want to say I went Fast Start qualified too, just as Bo and Ingrid did. Travis is still working on that. I was out in North Carolina. I was on vacation, and generally you don't work when you're on vacation. Well, I decided to take a phone call with the guy I had never met. His hairdresser had given us some information on CBD, got in touch with me, and I talked to him on the phone for an hour, made $225. I was on vacation. What other kind of job can you do that?
Nowhere.
Exactly. Second thing, Renita, I know I kind of mentioned in that introduction a little bit about your time with Jeunesse.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if you could maybe share kind of why you left Jeunesse, and then maybe talk about just your first few days and your first month with Canaway.
Absolutely. I think that, when you're in network marketing, and I was a loyalist, I was with that company for 11 and a half years, and I absolutely am passionate about health and wellness. And just like Ingrid, I love getting people well. It is a passion of mine for sure. But when something like this crosses your path, it truly is a once in a lifetime opportunity. The last time a prohibition ended was the prohibition of alcohol. And we know what happened after that ended, right? And so here we are, fast forward, 70 years, and it's the end of the prohibition of cannabis. It's everywhere. It's undeniable. And so with business, you really want to move in the direction that business is moving. I love how Wayne Gretzky says, don't skate to the puck, skate to where the puck is going. And the puck is going to cannabis. It is an undeniable industry that everybody knows about, wants in on. Unfortunately, most people can't open up a cannabis franchise. They just don't have the deep pockets or the financing. But we're going to show you a way that you can actually open a cannabis franchise with Canaway. And it's just an incredible opportunity to start sharing, like with these guys, with their friends, family members, people that they're maybe exercising with, and it just snowballs on you because everybody knows somebody who needs cannabis. So that's why I'm here, because when you see an opportunity like this, you don't blink, because get in, buckle up, and tell everybody you know, because here's what I'm going to tell you. You got people in their 80s and 90s talking about cannabis and CBD, and you got nursing moms, you've got pregnant women, you've got young kids that are taking it for epileptic seizures. It's already been approved in several countries for epilepsy. So when you look at it, the spectrum of the people that can take it is just so dynamite. And honestly, what I learned a long time ago in network marketing is you always want a consumable product. And so what I love about this is it's consumable. And we don't want to run out of this, do we guys? Ingrid, how do you feel when you run out?
Awful.
I'm like, when I run out of this PM, I'm just telling you guys the truth. I do not sleep. Just put it underneath your tongue, 9 squirts underneath your tongue. Right before bed, there's an AM as well. But point being is that you want a consumable product that people need more of. That's rule number 1 in network marketing. And number 2, who is your target audience? And, you know, with the company I was with before, it was mostly skincare, which was women, right? Women who want to buy high-end skincare products. Unfortunately, that's not the world. When we look at everybody who can use cannabis, it's really every mammal. It's every human being on the planet, because we all have an endocannabinoid system, and their dogs. Literally, we have our dogs on these products. And so if you're a dog lover or an animal lover, I mean, cannabis is huge in the realm of pets as well. And so we have pet products. So when I look at it, it's the most consumable product on the planet that people are going to need more of every month. And secondly, who needs it? Everyone. And you're getting on a train that, like a bullet train, moving in a direction where, I mean, just for example, Forbes magazine, this buzz started back in 2016. You know, they said the cannabis market could grow by 700% by 2020. You guys, that's like in 2 years. We're right there. You know what I mean? We are in the mix of this thing. We're on the train. The hemp cannabis product sales projected to hit $1 billion in 3 years. Now, again, this is old news, because now we know those numbers are even much, much higher. March 1st, 2018, this is this year. Legal cannabis industry poised for big growth in North America and around the world. I mean, Canada just legalized cannabis, you guys, in the entire country. We are on the forefront of everything shifting with healthcare. So there is major money to be made. Marijuana is the fastest growing job category, top recruiting, the CEO says. So everybody wants their hands in this industry because it is so powerful. So we're going to talk specific Canaway for a few minutes, but I'm going to just pull up something real quick. Ingrid, she talks how it helped her anxiety. Bo, you know, the nail chewing. Here's the funny thing, nail chewing, if you're watching this and you chew your nails, that's a form of anxiety, which most people don't know. Maybe just sleep and muscle repair and recovery. Most people are looking just to feel better, not have the aches and pains. And so I encourage you all to go to echoconnection.org. It's a great resource. Obviously, Alex, Travis, Ingrid, and Bo and myself are not doctors, but the beautiful thing is when you go to echoconnection.org, there's over 1,200 medical documented resources for so many conditions, from Alzheimer's, dementia, ADHD, I mean, post-traumatic stress disorder. You can read it all. So you can click on education and just click on the disease or the condition. Or I like to use the search bar over here. See the search bar? I just pop up there and I just type in, for example, pain. And when I type in pain, it's going to bring me up everything that is related to pain. There's 118 searches for pain. So if you know somebody that's in pain, you're going to want to talk to them, like right now. So medical cannabinoids allow pain patients to stop taking their prescriptions. And by clicking on this link, you can read the entire article. And again, it's going to be linked back to a scientific resource. So if you have someone that you're visiting with that's very analytical, that wants to see the science, I would encourage you to show them echoconnection.org. It has everything. It's like the one-stop shop for people that say, what's it going to do for me, right? Because everybody, when you talk to them, are going to be, what's in it for me club. Like, you know, I have this, what's it going to do? And rather than you claim or name that it's going to do something, just show them this resource, and the tool really does do the talking. So it's an incredible tool that I use every single day, to be honest with you guys. So we are going to go directly. I want to show you Cannaway. If you've never been to Cannaway.com, now each one of everybody on this webinar, Alex, Travis, Ingrid, and Bo, they all have their own website. So if they invited you on here, get a hold of them, because they want to share this amazing opportunity with you. And what happens is you're joining this rapid fire team that is growing so quickly. We actually are the fastest growing team in the entire world. And we're hitting ranks in 1 month that typical people take 4 or 5 months to reach. So it's kind of a big deal. My first month was an amazing month. I mean, I got involved in the cannabis industry, a space I really wasn't that sure of or confident in, to be honest with you. I've never smoked pot in my life. And so for me, it was just really foreign. But what I didn't understand, remember when I showed you, is the difference between cannabis and hemp. And so look at hemp. We are hemp. We are CBD from hemp, which is federally legal in all 50 states, according to the DEA. So it's kind of a big deal. But we just came out with a new premium humulus oil. It's actually from hops. Maybe some of you have heard of hops. Some people say, is that beer? Well, there's the hops plant that is grown over in India. It has major cannabinoids in it, so it's very therapeutic, again, for muscle relaxation, for anti-anxiety, for sleeping better, for helping with pain management. It's an amazing product. It's 100% THC free, so if you're in the military and you're watching this, it's a great thing for people that have struggled with post-traumatic stress disorder. We've got a lot of pilots that take the humulus oil because they're very strict standard testing in the airline realm. So brand new product. Cannaway truly is a company of first. And I'm going to show you that right now. We've literally just launched this product. It was on the Yahoo Finance page 3 days ago, you guys. So this is brand spanking new, first in the world, first to market, this amazing product. So what is Cannaway? It's an amazing company that really is family-oriented, sustainable, driven by science. We love science. We don't just want to be people that are telling health testimonies. We love that and appreciate that, but we really want to be driven by science. And many of you may or may not know this, but there was actually a patent taken out by the United States government. You guys can check it out later on. Just Google Patent 507. Patent 507 was taken out by the National Institute on Health, and they actually took it out because they found it was super beneficial for people to be on CBD post-concussion, post-stroke. So if you know somebody that has had a concussion or a stroke, you're going to want to run to them with this product. That's why a lot of the NFL football players are getting on this. And so I'm just going to mute you guys real quick, okay? Throw you on mute real quick just so that we don't have any background noise. Thanks. All right, so first to create a mainstream natural botanical CBD brand, we are really the company of first. We've launched a pharmaceutical line. We're in 11 different countries already. Not just anybody's CBD products, Cannaway's, and our parent company, which is Medical Marijuana Inc., which is a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. So for those of you that are investors out there, great thing, MJNA is the ticker symbol on that. Go check it out. But we have the first to develop strict quality standards. I mean, there's the CBD realm is like the wild, wild west. I talk to people every day. Some are consuming CBD products. They had them tested. They were paying $150 for the bottle, and guess how much CBD was in their products that they were taking that they bought on the web somewhere? 0% CBD. So the truth of the matter is we really want high quality and rigorous testing. So we have triple lab testing. Obviously, the first company to offer hemp products. First company to use hemp to combat aging. It was just on Pop Sugar. We have a great skincare CBD line. So if you're female and you're watching this, maybe you're familiar with Pop Sugar, which is online. They just named our CBD product like superior. It's just incredible. So anti-aging is in. History of hemp. Many of you may or may not know this, but hemp goes way back. Bottom line is, I mean, the Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp paper. Henry Ford's first automobile was made out of hemp. Anything that can be made out of petroleum-based products can be made out of hemp. So when you look at it, it's a lot of things. In the early 1920s, the entire country had hemp everywhere, and everybody was, their livestock was feeding on it, and people were feeding on these livestock, right? So people were naturally getting this CBD, as Bo talked about the endocannabinoid system. The CBD nourishes this large system that we have in our body, and the average American was getting plenty of it prior to the Marijuana Tax Act that happened in 1937. Unfortunately, after the Marijuana Tax Act, no one could afford to plant hemp anymore, so our country has been deficient pretty much for 8 decades. I will tell you this, in the 1920s, you could walk into a pharmacy and there was over 3 million prescriptions being given for cannabis every single year in the 1920s. I mean, think about that, you guys. And so this is not something that is foreign to our bodies. It's something very natural that our bodies need to nourish this endogenous cannabinoid system. It balances your mood, your sleep, your appetite, and hormone production, which when you really think about it, that pretty much controls almost everything. Those CBD1 receptors are in the brain. The CBD2 receptors are in your immune system or in your gut. And so when you really look at this product, the CBD can really nourish this endogenous cannabinoid system, which most people are not nourishing this. I mean, the way that our bodies produce it is by running long distances. A lot of runners will produce extra cannabinoids because it's called a runner's high. That's our bodies producing CBD. And then also nursing mothers will produce it in their breast milk. I mean, have any of you been around a baby after it's nursed? They call it milk drunk. the baby's like, laying there. That is actually mother's breast milk produces cannabinoids. So the bottom line is we're all severely deficient because most people aren't sleeping well. They have chronic pain. That's why we have an opioid crisis in our country. A lot of ADD, a lot of migraine headaches, a lot of nervous system problems, whether it be chewing nails or just nervous and not sleeping good. And here's the thing. If we can nourish the system and it starts to heal our body from the inside out, it is a blessing. You can be proud to every single person you share this opportunity and these products with. It is nothing you ever have to apologize for. People will be calling you, praising you, and thanking you that you shared this incredible opportunity with them. So our products come in a variety of ways. Like I said, I love this PM product. I literally just put it under my tongue, you hold it for 60 seconds, and you swallow it. It's that easy. And so that's a sublingual that we have. We also have capsules if you prefer to take it that way. We have oils that you can take like with a teaspoon. We have the premium hemp oil. These, as you can see, they're kind of like a tube, and you squeeze it out, and it literally is a really mega dose of CBD. I get people that have very crisis conditions such as cancers and Alzheimer's and things like that on the premium hemp oil. It's so incredible. It has all 145 cannabinoids in our body, including THC. Don't let that scare you. We're federally legal because we have less than 1/3 of 1% THC. THC is just one of the 145 cannabinoids in our body. So any one of our products that's labeled premium has all 145 cannabinoids, including that small amount of THC. Now, when you research THC and all the cannabinoids, it creates something called an entourage effect. So you're looking for an entourage effect. Now, if you are drug tested, like Bo is drug tested, he is sticking with the pure gold or the pure product, which is basically cannabidiol. It's an amazing, they found amazing therapeutic benefits with straight CBD. So cannabidiol, the pure CBD, or also the pure gold if you're drug tested. And now we have that, the wonderful hops, the brand new product, Humulus, that they just came out with. So if you are drug tested and you're worried about that, to be 100% safe, you could either go with the pure. If you want something that's not from cannabis at all, you could go with the Humulus plant, which is from the hops. So we are the first to market with that. Very exciting. Babong, it's a natural herbal blend that they've used for years over in Asia. We have that in several of our products, including the Revive Pro, AM and PM. Just amazing, like Korean ginseng and astragalus root, which is a natural immune booster. If you're watching this and you're a college student, guess what? You probably need an increased immune system, I'm guessing, and you probably need a little bit better sleep when you get to sleep. So these products are phenomenal for you. Again, they just come in a variety of forms. We have the skincare line, we have an acne line, loaded with CBD. And again, if you haven't checked out echoconnection.org, please do that. The opportunity is straight up, you guys. Like we said, 700 to 800% growth. I mean, it is just going to be incredible in the next few years with the shifting of this entire culture. I mean, just imagine for a second if you guys would have been in there at the end of the prohibition of alcohol. You know, they were bootlegging this moonshine across the borders, you know, and taking it across the borders at night and, you know, trying to sneak it into different states. And then, boom, one day it's legal. Think about that. And guess who came in? Budweiser, the king of beers, right? And they just took the market. And so we love being the company of first. We love that we just were on the History Channel. We love that we're on Yahoo Finance all the time. We love that we were just recently on The Doctors. We just had a huge segment on Dateline. I mean, all these things increase the credibility. Our scientist, Dr. Stuart Titus, was the only person asked to speak at the World Health Organization's annual meeting on CBD and cannabis. Our guy. So it's very exciting when you see what's happening. If you're not familiar with direct selling, it's very simple, you guys. We're sharing a message of opportunity and health and wealth. That's really what we're doing. It just happens to be in the fastest, biggest growth market in the world. They say cannabis is faster than technology. That's how quickly this is growing right now. It's like wildfire. So if you can't afford to open a franchise, this is going to be the way to go about it. What you do is you sign up. And well, Alex, why don't you tell them what happens and how they get going? I'm going to unmute you here. Go ahead and tell them how they begin, like if they want to really launch their business, how they would do that appropriately.
Okay, so sign up, there's different value packs. So when you sign up, there's a $55 fee, just your membership fee. And then by doing that, you get access to wholesale pricing for life. And with that, you want to pick one of the value packs, which I think Renita's going to.
Oh, hang on a second. I think the one that I had, They just changed them. So they're $250 all the way up to $1,800. So depending what you want to spend, right?
Yeah. So the 250 one is going to be kind of more for your person that's not going to want to work the business side. So for the entrepreneurs out there and the people that want to grow this with their network marketing, they're going to want to go with the junior executive kit or higher. That's going to give you access to that fast start, which we talked about earlier in the video, which you can get those triple bonuses for life, and then $2,000 bonuses. So you're going to want to start off at that junior executive kit. That's coming in about $700. If you want people that are just going to try out the product, you'd probably get them on the starter value pack. But anybody going for, the entrepreneur side of it, the network marketing side, you're going to want to start at least the junior executive pack or higher, whatever's financially appropriate for you.
Right. And so the thing of it is when you're joining as a brand ambassador, it is $54.98 to begin. We should tell them that, right? And so it's $55 basically to launch your franchise, and then you have to choose one of those value packs. And again, like Alex said, they range in price from $250 to $1,800 about. You want to start with the $699 one. It's called the Junior Executive Kit. Start with $699 or greater. Now, what do you get for that? You get product, right? You get loads of product to consume. But basically, you're launching. You get your website immediately. As soon as you are enrolled, you can immediately start sponsoring people and making money immediately. There's no turnaround time on that. But the next goal is really to go fast start, like these guys all talked about going. You want to sponsor 3 people at one of those, any of those 5 kits from $250 to $1,700 in the next 30 days. And when you do that, all of your bonuses are tripled for the duration of your business. And triple bonuses is a big deal because it's $60 instead of $20. It's $450 instead of $150. It's $225 instead of just $75. So the bonuses matter. They add up, right, guys? It's front end money to kind of cover your costs. And Alex, you covered your costs like the first month, right?
First 24 days, I covered my initial investment, and now everything from now on is profit. I can never say it was a bad idea, and I did that in less than a month.
Yeah,
that's I think Renita, you did it in what, a day?
Yeah, I did it in a day.
She's a little crazy, but
I'm a little crazy, but you know what? Here's the deal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it takes you a day, 3 weeks, or 29 days, as long as you do it in the first month, because then you really, for the rest of this is going to add up to be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you could be a little bit more forward thinking with all of this opportunity. Think about a typical franchise, you guys. When people buy a franchise, what do they pay? 10, 20, 30, $100,000 just for the franchise fee, right? Then they got to build out their business, right? They get the storefront. Well, that's not free. That's $250,000 build out. Now, this is all before they make their first dollar, hoping they make money at this franchise. So with this opportunity, it's really incredible because you're paying $699, or you can get the Big Mac Daddy kit for $1,800. It's called the Total Product Experience Kit. And when you do that, you've just launched your business. To build a website alone, I had a website built for my other business. It was $11 grand, and it was crappy, and I ended up taking it down. But with this business, literally, you're paying that $699, the $54.98 to get launched, and boom, you're in business. That's all product. Now, some people say, "What do I do with that product?" Consume it. Be a product of the product. But what other things that you can do is maybe you get the product, you turn around, you want to sell it to a couple friends or family members that are saying, "Hey, I'd like to buy a bottle." Boom. You could turn right around and sell that kit to really make your profit back that way. That's not where you're going to make the big bucks, though. The big bucks is when you get out there and you start sharing with people like Alex and Travis and Ingrid and Bo. They're out there building a team of people that are thinking like they are. They want to work from their phone. They want convenient, flexible hours that they want to do it. They don't want to have to be at a job at a certain time. And honestly, they want to work with people that they want to work with. So you guys get to choose who your business partners are every day, which is very exciting. So when you look at it, a great thing is like right here, the direct sales bonus, how it says 20, 60, 75 to 25. See that little bit right there? That's really why you want to go fast start, because that's a big deal. And then as you go through the rank, every time you have a advance in rank, there's various ranks that you can go through. Actually, we just hit the rank of national director, and because we hit it in the accelerated time frame, we make $10,000. And we get 10,000 shares of MJNA, which is kind of like we just got a $20,000 bonus. It's kind of a big deal. And so very thankful for that. In the first 29 days, I went on a free trip out to Hawaii. So we're taking the fam out to Hawaii, which is going to be fun. But the bottom line is this minimum income guarantee is where it gets really fun. It's right there in the middle. I love the minimum income guarantee because you you're working together as a team. So when you sign up with Alex or Travis or Ingrid or Bo, they're going to continue to sponsor and share with other people, right? And so what happens is when they share with other people, that volume is going to flow up through you. So you are not working alone by yourself. So when Bo told us earlier that he qualified for the $2,500 or $2,500 monthly minimum income guarantee, that's because he's on a leg where people are actively sponsoring above him and they're dropping below. Alex will be, Alex, I mean, you probably are pretty close already to the $500, and you just launched your business like a month ago, not even, right? So it just happened very quickly, you know, and it just means getting out there and sharing. So I have no doubt that everybody on this webinar tonight will be qualifying within this year for the $5,000 a month minimum income guarantee. Now that's an extra 60 grand a year. For most people, that's pretty significant, right? And so it's totally up to you. Teamwork really does make the dream work, but there's 10 different ways of making money. We're not going to get into them all tonight. The bottom line is great wealth is being created here. Get started with whoever invited you on here. Pay your $54.98. Get started with your junior executive pack or larger for $6.99 or larger, and go out and get your 3. Get fast start qualified as soon as you can.
Hey, Mom, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I want to say for like all the people that are getting in the business like at our age, like you need to get in now. Like this is an amazing opportunity. College costs $20,000-$30,000 a year, maybe even more if you're out of state tuition. So if you're making that $2,500 a month, like you're gonna be like smooth sailing. So
yeah,
that's what I wanted to say about that. So.
And Alex, thanks, Bo. Alex, you know, you go to work at Shields, and we had this conversation, you know, after you made one phone call and you made $225, and I asked you, how long would you have to work to make that at Shields, right?
Probably about 2 days.
Right? So it can happen as fast or as slow as you really wanted to. The truth is, it's totally up to you. Your success is totally up to you. But you are working with a group of people that want to see you win. This is a business where if you win, everybody wins. So it's not cutthroat. It's just very much a team building activity. And the world needs what we have. That's the truth. Very few people are going to step into the realm of cannabis because they can't afford to. Now, if you're watching this and you're saying, gosh, I love this, I want to do this, once you're signed up as a brand ambassador and you got in for $54.98 and you got your value pack, you can actually sponsor businesses. We have people sponsoring storefronts. We got a guy out in Iowa. I think he sponsored like 12 businesses already. He's just walking in, and it's called business to business. You can sign them up. They have to do a $5,000 minimum order for the first order. That's all product. They get $5,000 worth of CBD, basically. It's 30% off the wholesale price. So we can wholesale. It's 30% cheaper than that. So let's say that you're talking to a massage therapist, a chiropractor, a hairdresser, a tanning studio, and they want to sell CBD, and they don't know where to get it legally. Well, guess what? We are one of the very few companies that are federally and state legal. And second, very few companies you can launch a business for $5,000 right out of the gates. And again, that markup that you can do there when you're selling it, I mean, it is such phenomenal money. In Iowa, we have people that are a tanning salon that is just running through these orders. And we've got people driving as far as 2-3 hours away from cancer centers down to this tanning salon to get CBD. How crazy is that? And so, true story. So that's just one more way. If you decide you want to talk to people and you want to launch franchises everywhere you go, they can just basically buy that $5,000 worth of product, that first order. It's free shipping. There's no minimum requirements after that. So the next month, if they don't want to order, they don't have to. If they want to order $10,000 worth, they can. It's totally up to them. But just one more way to work your business. So again, we can't go over it all tonight, but there are 10 different ways to make money with this opportunity, and each is just more exciting than the next. So anything you guys want to say with the finale?
Get going. I mean, this train is moving 100 miles an hour, and it's not slowing down. You know, there's people signing up and getting in this every day. So if you're looking to maybe grow a business out of this and make some extra side, get on now, because it's only going to continue to grow. And the sooner you get in, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So again, talk to whoever invited you on this webinar, whether it's Alex, Travis, Ingrid, or Bo. Give them a shout out. They want to help you to win with your business and obviously with your health as well. That's just, you know, the great thing is you're going to get remarkably healthy while you're making money. So we can spend the money and have some fun with it and travel the world. So with that being said, you guys have a great night. There's money to be made. It is the green rush, and we are fired up about it. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night.